hate the obliterates.
It's you.
Hi, Nefeli.
Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same, the oppression of the weak. A waking nightmare. But this time, and though the suffering cannot be undone, justice to the... Let the scars I carve remind...
Cool.
But this time, and though the suffering... Justice to the... Let the scars I carve remind them. I am...
Does Nefeli Lou want to help me fight this boss over here? This boss is even not hard. I don't know why I didn't have her help me with it. Or might not even. It's gonna sneak up on the dogs down here. There's 2 dogs, right? Nefeli, where's your summon at? Is this it? This is it. There we go. Asshole. Jump his ass. Dookie-don. Crucible, not talisman. Oh, I have another talisman spot. Didn't know that. Fuck. Ooh. I didn't know I had this. Oh, it gives me a 25 endurance. I really like that. I actually really like that. And a 38 vigor. It's actually gonna make me nut my pants. 25 dex and a 4. Who is this guy? Oh. I'll help you. Just add me. Add me. Here. Add me and I'll help you out. There we go. Alright, let's see how I can find this out. Are you in like Limgrave or what's up? So, are you in like Limgrave or like where are you? Oh, the deck just lift. Medallions. Have you beat Renala? Or have you gone through the castle yet? The one in Limgrave, right? Godric's castle? Alright, so you're gonna wanna, in order to use the medallion, well, you don't have to, but I'd advise, because like the next area, use the medallion to get into the next area after Liurnia, which is the one that you get to after you defeat the castle, but you might want to beat the boss before you go into that area. Alright, yeah. So if you're like just entering Liurnia, which is like right after the castle. No, I'm talking about after the castle. The one that's it's like a little, let me think. It's a woman. She is magic. She got magic stuff, you know. Okay. So so you know at the top of where you like beat her at, like the very top of it. No, the top of the area, like just a general area that she's in. Have you unlocked like the full map for it? Okay, so like, alright, yeah. So if you look at the like castle that's in the middle of like the area where you killed her, uh, if you look at one of the graces, you might want to you'll find the grace that's called the main academy gate. Okay, so you gotta go to that one. You gotta go to that grace. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, did you use the grace? Did you teleport there? Alright. So now that you're there, there should be like a little broken bridge behind you or something like that. Like a broken bridge that has like a little seal. Yeah. So just let me know when you spawned in there. It doesn't really matter if you beat the boss or not, as long as you have that first grace unlocked. At the main academy gate. Oh. It helps if when you're on your map, if you press triangle and then like go to Liurnia the lakes, you can just look down the like row and find the one that says main academy gate. Alright, yeah. So you want to teleport there. Just let me know when you're there. Yeah. So 5 is the parentheses. The parentheses is how many smithing stones you have, and then the one on the outside is how much you need. Yeah. All right. So if you look behind you or like somewhere around, there should be a thing that says "Examine Seal," or like where there's like a bridge, like a big old path. There's like a blue thing. Yeah, you press Examine Seal, and then it'll teleport to the other side of the bridge. Alright, and then now that when you're on like the other side, if you just follow the path forward, it'll lead you straight to the Grand Theft Objectives. Yeah, once you're on the other side, you can just follow that path. So now you should be at the Bellum Highway. Okay, and there's a Grace to your left, if you look at it. Alright, yeah. So now that you picked that up, you can just, if you look at your map, you can just follow that one long path all the way up, and then there's the Grand Theft Objectives. So yeah, you can just follow the path along through the ruins and stuff like that, and then you're good. Yeah, okay, so there's no need to like fight any enemies or anything. So if you just like hop on your horse and then just straight up follow the path. And like there's like some spots where there's like ruins or something like that, but just go over them. Just keep going down the path, yeah. Yeah. And then there's gonna be like one tall ruin and you can just go over that one too. Yeah. And just you can keep following the path. There's gonna be enemies, but you don't need to fight them. They're just low level ones that give you like 5 rooms. Oh yeah, and they're gonna be throwing rocks at you from like up top, from like a catapult. Yeah, so the Bellum Highway. What? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Summon sign? I have no idea what you're talking about, actually. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll put it right next to the Grace. Alright. I'll set it right next to the Grace. Okay. Okay. I put it next to the thing. Next to the Grace. There shouldn't be a password. It should just allow me to. Are you sure? Because it didn't make me put a password or anything like that. Alright. Well, did you find the summon sign? It's like if you go to the Grace and look north, it's just a little bit to your right. Here, I'll set it like right on top of the Grace. Let me just take it off real fast. Alright. I'll set it like directly next to it. Alright, I put it, it should be there now. It's right next to the grace. It's just like, it looks like the messages, but it's yellow. If you're not on the grace, I mean, if you're not at the grace yet. Are you at the main Academy Gate one, or are you at the Bellum Highway one? Yeah, it should be like right next to it. I mean, you could just watch the stream and then just like follow me as I go down the path, but like... No, I don't think so. Oh, you should probably like take that off then, if you did one of those. Here, why don't you just like check the stream and then just like follow along? I feel like that'll be easier. Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is like follow the path. That's really all. And they will, like, at one point after you pass all the ruins, like, if they're gonna go attack you, just press circle and you'll go faster. But just run down the path, and then once you get over, like, the really tall one, they'll be, like, throwing rocks at you, so you'll want to, like, spam circle. Alright, so if you just keep following that stone path... Yep, they threw the rock. Did you get hit by the rock? Oh. The big one, just run past it. Yeah. Yeah. Just go around. And then, yeah. It's a little bit harder than just going around it, but yeah, as long as you go past it and then just like get back onto the path, there will be catapults throwing rocks at you and your horse, so just watch out for that. And then there'll be enemies waiting for you like past the catapults, but then after you just run past them on your horse, then you're at the beginning. Yeah, just like try to just run past the rocks, and if you get hit by one, just drink a pot. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think so. Here, I have an idea. So, go back to the the one, the Grace back at the beginning of the highway, the Bellum Highway. No, the, east something, east, like, it's like the one on the Bellum Highway. It's called East Rhea Lucaria Gate. East Rhea Lucaria. It's on the other side of the bridge. It's like at the... Alright, so just go there. And if you go, where the light is pointing, you see where the light is? There will be a light, like, off the Grace. If you just go straight that way, it's like north, almost directly north. Oh. Well, yeah, no, that's what it's called, right? It's at the Bellum Highway, but it's called East Rhea Lucaria Gate. Alright, yeah, that's the Grace for the Bellum Highway. But there should be like the Grace, there should be like a light coming off of it, and it's like pointing like kind of toward the north, yeah. So just if you just go that direction, you'll find a church. So if you just keep going that way, there will be a guy on a horse, but just running past him. Yeah, just keep going that way, and you'll find a church, like ruins. And there'll be a Grace inside of it. It's called Bellum Church. Did you find the church? Alright, go inside the church. There'll be a Grace right there. And I'm pretty sure at the little statue there should be a tier for you to get or something like that, yeah. Yeah, and then... Yeah, and then there's, a light. There should be a light pointing off of that Grace, too. So if you just go in the direction of that Grace... So that Grace should be there, and there should be another light pointing kind of northeast. You just go, like, straight northeast, and you should be able to skip the path entirely. And they'll just start throwing rocks at you. You should come across, like, a bunch of swords on, like, a little side of the hill. You look at the top, and it's, like, in between N and E. Alright, and then make sure when you start hearing the music, you start, like, swerving side to side so that they can't hit you with the rocks. Yeah, so then once you're there, you can just follow the path from there on out. And you should run past this little thing that's like an octopus-looking face, and it shoots fire. Yeah, just run past that and keep going on the path. Just keep spamming circle then. Keep running fast. Keep running fast. Along the path. And if you're getting hit, just drink pots. Then just keep running. Keep running and running. Just hold circle and go. And if you get low, just drink a pot. A big gate. Or a staircase, kinda. Yeah, that's... if you go up that, then you'll be at the Grand Lift Adeptus. Yeah. So if you go into that, you'll see like two dudes sitting there with like like two axes clinging together. You might want to hit the grace, their wheel grace, like directly on your right when you enter. Hold circle. Yeah, if you just go up that staircase, you'll be right there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just like swerve back and forth. And if you get knocked off your horse, you can just hop back on it. Hit you again. Yeah. But yeah, once you just get up the staircase, you'll be right there. Yeah, just try like swerving back and forth. They won't be able to hit you probably. Hopefully. No, you can't. Yeah, they did. And now it's like a certain way to where you can't do it. I guess. Alright, yeah, if you just start the share play, and then you have to click like something like, oh, let the viewer play for you or something like that, and I'll be able to just run past it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'll have to go to the party screen. Oh, share play. Alright. And then you just have to like, once I get in, you have to like, I have to stop the, yeah, it's because I have to stop my broadcast.